Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your lad DJ Waka, and I'm back with another Apex Legendary skin video for you guys over here. Now, on this particular vid, guys, we're going to be focusing on all the legendary skins that's available for the happy friendly giant over here on screen, aka Big Gibby. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the series over here, basically I look up through all the legendary skins on an in particular Apex Legend and give it a great tier list overall. So let me pop this chart over here on screen so you can see S meaning it's the best skin in my eyes, A, B, C, D, you get the whole point, it's going down a list. So yeah, we're going to take a look at Gibraltar and go through all his legendary skins. One thing I would quickly say is Gibraltar is probably one of the few characters that I do not have a legendary skin for him directly, but either way, guys, we'll check out the ones you can purchase directly through the store itself before we move on onto the promo skins. So firstly, we got over here is the Millennium Tusk. Now basically I think this is like all like metallical, but it kind of looks a bit wooden material as well. Look, outer shell look on him. I do like the combination of the black and white contrast. Obviously both work together really well. Some nice little detailing as well, you can see in and out on the armor. The face paint as well, the war paint looks quite cool with the striped lines over there. Obviously given to his culture, his Polynesian like Samoan or Maori culture, it kind of works really well. I'm not too fan of the grey hair, but other than that, I'm going to give this an A because I do think he is pretty swagger and he does look like a futuristic soldier. So quite beastly. Really think it's worth going ahead and copying if you guys are a fan of this armor. Now moving on, we've got the alternative skin version for that in particular armor. This one's called Dark Side. Now not gonna lie, this is a very deep dark black. It obviously stands out. Pretty much one of the things that you notice straight away is how it's gone from a darker theme, considering that Millennium Tusk is all about obviously the light colors. Quite a unique color as well. They've gone for a plum color with the purplish, I think it's dark purplish, so you can say it's plum, and then you got the yellow stripes. So the blending works well, but the face paint puts me off massively. Honestly, I prefer the previous face paint. So that's why I'm going to give it a B, because I like the color combination. It's quite out there, but the face paint kind of doesn't go overall with it. But it's down to user's preference. At the end of the day, you know, like I keep saying, each to their own. But for me, I would prefer the previous face paint on Millennium Tusk. It works really well to what Gibby actually is, rather than going for like I guess a Halloween face paint on him. Moving on, guys, we've got the Ride and Die over here. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of this color combination. Like, I guess he's trying to, I don't even know what he's trying to be. He's like a Boy Scout look, like sort of color with the bright red, the brown, the I don't even know, guys. Like I said, for me, it just doesn't stand out. I really put off with that light bronze metallical like color over there. It just doesn't work in my eyes. Like, there's too many things going on over there. Then they got obviously the artistry, you know, bottom part over here that you can see. Just it doesn't work. That's why I'm going to give it a D, because I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. And finally, guys, we got the Bunker Buster over here. Now this one looks a bit more cooler. Like, he looks like a bit of like the Juggernaut from Call of Duty. He's like Big Gibby, obviously being a huge guy. You can see him easily fitting into a Juggernaut armor. Again, obviously this is all going with the camo base theme and military look. Stands out a lot more over there, and I'm going to give this one a B because it is quite cool, like the color combination. So I am a fan of it. But either way, guys, let me know what you think of them four. Which one do you have? But what we'll do now, guys, as usual, we're gonna move on all the promo skins. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out all Big Gibby's promo skins. Right, guys, so let's check out all the promo skins that we have in line over here. And the first one we got over here is called Soft Power. Not too sure about the name Respawn over there, gonna be honest, because Big Gibber isn't really associated with being soft. He's quite a heavy puncher character. But either way, guys, the color palette that they've gone for reminds me a lot of Vision from the Avengers series. Now, obviously, he has the same color with the green over there and the darkish maroonish color as well. Whilst I do like Vision's look on the movies, I don't think it works on Gibraltar quite well. For me, I'm gonna give this one a D because I just don't think it's a great color combination. But this one is down to user preference. I'm not a fan of green anyway, but if it was like black and green, it would have worked better, or maybe black and maroon. I would have rated it a bit more higher. But for myself, these two colors don't really go hand in hand. Right, guys. Next one we got over here is called Code Red. Now, in short, this kind of reminds me of like a big cheesy 1980s Soviet Union army member like that you saw, you know, in like cheesy movies or anything like that in a comic book strip. Yeah, okay, the red does stand out. It's quite bright and in your face, but realistically, it's just an alternative skin for a bunker buster. Now, I did like the camo combination. I felt like there's a lot more element or details with the bunker buster that works with him. But for me, the Code Red is just literally, well, it is that. It's just red, really. There's nothing else changed onto it. Loving the danger sign as well, like the cloth material on there. But I'm going to give this a C because it does stand out a mile away. If you know, if your enemy does focus on sniping you down, you're going to see that at any given cost. But other than that, it's not really all that. Moving on forward, guys. Now, this one, I have to say, I really do appreciate Respawn's look into this skin. Now, this one's called Call to Arms, and basically, in short, it's like a element of the ancient, you could say, ancient or olden days Polynesian heritage culture, where basically in a sense, so you got the Samoan titles over there, which is obviously an element to his heritage and where Big Jibber's background is from. The cloth material as well, with the patterns across over here as well on there. The feather material, great blue shade as well onto the armor, giving it a bit more of a modernizing look. But I respect the fact that they're giving him a bit of like an old man look. Like he looks like a, you know, one of them like 50-year-olds that you don't mess with at all. Like he's gonna be ready to kick your ass down. He's like one of the dads that you don't mess with. So this is why I'm gonna give him an S on this skin, because Big Jibber really does suit that look really, really well. And honestly, I did appreciate what Respawn did. Another thing that we got over here, another unique promo skin is called Monster Mash. Now, this one's from the last year's Halloween event, and again, Respawn 10 out of 10 for creativity. They're giving him the Frankenstein look, and if anyone was going to pull off Frankenstein, it had to be Big Jibber. He's huge himself. He's a tough brick machine, and again, it just works. Honestly, the creativity, the whole contrast to him, the overall look, like I mentioned this before, the Halloween event really is a hit and miss sort of situation, but this one, they've got it bang nail on the head. So I'm going to give this an S easily. And plus, another unique thing I like about this is that danger potential hazardous sign on his shield. Just really, really little cool little details like that makes the armor so much more better. I remember the community on Reddit when they first saw this skin, a lot of Big Jibber mains really wanted to go ahead and cop this. So if anything gets positive feedback like that, it's worth giving an S. Right, guys. Now the next one we got over here is called Redwood Raider. Now, giving a bit of a background story on this color palette over here. So you got what I call the Iron Man color. Obviously, you got the bright crimson red with the golden highlights over there. Now, this color palette's actually been used on Mirage as well and on Octane. So you should check out previous vids because I've done 2 skins on them too. But it's the same color combination stuck on Big Gibraltar. And it's only fair, I'm going to give this one an A because I really love the color overall. It just works. I think it's a bright color over there. There's obviously there's got a lot of popularity in mainstream culture as well. It's just one of the 2 things. When the right colors come together, it can make any character stand out. And I think Gibraltar as the Redwood Raider works a lot better than compared to his original color set with them type of armor. Moving on, guys. Now, this one, I'm going to give a quick little backstory to. So, basically, Brother Bear, first time I saw this, I was on a game. And I literally said to my lads whilst I was in the party, I'm like, there's a bear running across, whilst I was like, a sniper zoomed into him. And they're like, what? And I said, literally, there's a bear. I did not know this was Big Gibraltar in a bear costume. I honestly loved it from that day forward. I don't see many of the community have it, but the creativity for this is absolutely spot on. I'm going to give this an S just because of the way Respawn's gone out there with obviously with the Christmas theme and blending it in. If anyone's going to be a big brother bear, it's going to definitely be Gibraltar. I just want Respawn to do a brown version of the skin. Honestly, honestly, if they made a brown alternative skin this year, that would make my Christmas. I don't even run Big Gibber as a main, but I'll definitely cop that skin if they did that. Right, guys, moving on forward now. Now, again, I wasn't a fan of Ride or Die skin. I said that previously, and it comes to no surprise to you guys. I'm not a fan of Shell Shock skin as well. Two things, right? So again, green and yellow. I don't know why that color combination. It really does not work. He looks like an employee in a factory, really. And the second thing as well, it's like, I don't know if that's like a brownish, red, woodish material, but it doesn't work whatsoever. I gave Ride or Die D, and I'm not going to give this anything but a D as well. Like, Shell Shocked is quite shockingly crap in my eyes. That's the best way I can describe it. But again, guys, you need to let me know on this one. Is this something that you're going to run, or do you agree with this? Is it really the color combination that's not working, or is it just because I'm not a fan of bright yellow or green combination colors? Either way, let me know, guys. Right, guys, moving on forward now. This one is from the System Overdrive event, and I'm loving the name of it as well. It's called Gibraltar. And really, it's like Gibraltar's got a Titan suit armor around him. That's the best way to describe it. He's just got bigger. How can you make Big Gibber even bigger? By sticking him in a cybernetic costume, it seems. So, yeah, I'm going to give this an S because the color combination really does work out. It's quite unique. It's out there. I'm loving the bald head look on him as well. He just looks like a big, strong, like, charging machine. You're not going to mess with this fella when he comes onto the field. So I think if anything like that stands out, it's definitely worthy to put up on the higher tier table. I would love to see an alternative skin combination of this as well in the future, because I think a lot of the fans in the community did appreciate this on the Reddit forum when it did first come out too. Moving on, guys, we got the Imperial Defender over here. Now, this is from Season 5 Lost Treasure event. Kind of a quick backstory to the Lost Treasure event. It's kind of like an architectural, like, base theme work, you can say. They kind of like putting some, like, you know, background, like, you know, historical importances over there. And with Big Gibber, they combined, I think, two cultures. They got the Samoan culture pattern with the shield and everything over there, but also like some Eastern element look, like Eastern Chinese look over there. The color combination is very bright and in your face. Whilst I do appreciate the unique details, I don't think I want to give this above a B, because I wouldn't really necessarily get it, because it's just not really all that for me. However, I do appreciate the artwork at the same time. The color palette is very open to, you know, opinionates over there, but it is definitely a good combination of blue. I did like that standout color mainly that they put on as the feature. Right, so this one, guys, is called Blazing Hot. Now, instantly, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a lore into Gibraltar. For those of you who know, he's basically a fan of motorcycles, so they've gone for like a little biker's image on him, like a daredevil bike stuntsman, but he's got some real swagger with that mohawk and that shade. That is somebody that you're not going to mess with. And even with the shortcut, like the slim trim shield that he has over there, I think they've gone for a really like overall swagger look to him. I'm going to give this an S because it does really look cool. Like the flame patterns, the black leather look, the fact that it just like looks like Gibby himself, but like he's been rejuvenated, looking a lot more younger and fresher. I can imagine this being a younger Gibber back in his glory days, you can say. But either way, guys, let me know what you think of this one. And finally, guys, last but not least, we got Born in Blood. Now, this is obviously just gone through the last Halloween event, and really it's just a reskin color for Monster Mash. But again, this works so well. So basically, in short, it reminds me a mixture of Hellboy combined with Darth Maul, obviously with the bright red paint over there and the black highlights. And then you've got a nice color combination as well with the black and goldenish look, like giving him quite a unique distinction over there. I'm gonna give this an S as well because I think it's only fair. I would definitely happily have this if I was a Big Gibber main, and it's one of those things. By the way, I love this pose on that picture as well with this Frankenstein celebration. But let me know what you think of this one, guys, because this is obviously the latest skin that's out on this video up until now. But either way, guys, that is all of Big Gibber skin done and dusted. We got quite a few S's in there, to be honest, and like I said, Big Gibber does have some quite cool swagger. In fact, we'll get the tier chart over here so we can see all the rating table. 6 S's in total, literally 6 S's, 2 A's. I usually give out a lot more A's and less S, but it seems it's the opposite way around this time round. 3 B's, 1 C, 3 D's as well. There's quite a few that I didn't like over there with Big Gibber, but overall, I definitely think he's got some quite cool swagger. I'm going to love to see what they're dropping on Season 7, especially with the Black Friday event coming out later on. And of course, we've got Christmas next month. So we'll probably get another Christmas-based skin for Big Gibber. But please, Respawn, if you're hearing this, if you are listening for whatever reason, make a brown version of the big brother bear thing. And honestly, I will get that. You can take my wallet. I will definitely purchase that. Let me know what you guys think on the comment section as well. Give your own opinions on this list. Do you agree with me? Is there something you would have done differently? But either way, guys, for all your Big Gibber mains out there, I think you've got quite a cool selection of skins, definitely for sure. So yeah, people, that's the vid all done and dusted. Like I said, I always appreciate all you guys coming aboard. In fact, if you've got some time, people, please do hit that like button and comment below. It does help out a small-time YouTuber like myself. I am coming back for another Apex Legendary Skin Tier vid. In fact, from the original Legends, I've just got Watson left to do as well. So I'm going to focus on Watson's skin next. But let me know what else you guys want to see, because like I said, there are a few larger Legends I can go ahead and check out their skins. But comment below, like, subscribe to the channel, do all the fancy stuff. I'm going to leave the footage running till the end. It's not much to go over here, but hopefully you guys have been enjoying Season 7 of Apex. It has been your guy, DJ Waka. I'll see you all next time. Peace up. I think possibly he might be Saudi Arabian.
هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم.